At first glance, you could be forgiven for thinking The Story of Gibraltar was a children's book. And while it is kid-friendly, author Christopher Lloyd insists it's a book everyone can enjoy. And if you're after an easy read about the history of the Rock, this is the book for you.
Bookshops always have to think, what shelf am I going to put this book on? And with the illustrative style that we've used, and we've tried to make it as accessible for people as possible. So people will, in its sort of vanilla form, think of it as a children's book, but it isn't really just for children. You will find that, if you haven't got very much time, if you don't want to read a big long book about Gibraltar, you can get all the highlights in this simple package and very visually. So ideally children will unfold the book and then they'll share it with their parents. There's a quiz on the back so that they can ask people, and they can find out the answers on the timeline. So it's opening a discussion, it's creating a dialogue between generations, it's connecting knowledge together. That's really what it's designed to do.
Christopher is no stranger to the Rock and makes yearly appearances at the Literary Festival, with audience participation very much a part of his style. And at his launch of the book at the Convent, he had some help from local school pupils, who each helped tell the story of Gibraltar.
Because nature is represented by trees, by grass, by life in general.
The second theme in our story is represented by the colour white. That the history of Gibraltar is very closely associated with conflict and war. Mainly because Gibraltar holds such a powerful geographical position.
Now, if you look at the timeline, you'll see that there are all different kinds of ships, and each one has its own incredible story to tell.
Well, after winning the Battle of Trafalgar, he was preserved in a barrel of brandy so he may be given a hero's funeral.
So our final theme in the story is all about the spirit of Gibraltar and our special identity. After all, what could be more distinctive than our wonderful macaques?
Just even though I only met them yesterday, we feel like old friends now, actually. It's funny, you go through this sort of an experience together, and this morning they presented the story of Gibraltar in front of 400 of their peers in the John Mackintosh Theatre, and that's a big deal, But I think it does give people confidence. Public speaking, presentation, they're such important life skills, and so to have the opportunity to work with 6 lovely young people, and for them to present the story to the adults of the festival, I hope that in future that there will be more opportunities for young people to present stories to adults. And I think that's a really key opportunity for a festival like this.
The book includes a quiz and a fold-out timeline, a larger version of which Christopher hopes will be hung up at schools across the Rock. The Story of Gibraltar is now available to purchase.